think of Marsha Rinehart, the first thing I have to do is smile. She is certainly a small woman in stature, but a mighty woman in terms of leadership in our community.
Phenomenal will be a really good word to sum it all up.
Marsha is the perfect role model, always helping, always wanting to give. She helps all organizations, she gets people involved. She's a great motivator.
Yeah, if you were ever formulating a team, Marsha's the person you'd want on your team.
Marsha has very strong leadership skills.
And if she walks into a room or an organization, I've seen it time and time again, she is the natural leader. And that's typically through her ideas, through the compassion, and through the energy that she shows to make that effort, whatever it might be, from organizing the copies for a meeting to running an entire campaign for the community. She's somebody that really has that energy to do it well and do it right, and pays attention to the finest detail, to the biggest strategy.
Marsha takes after her father. I mean, Bill or Mr. Burgett is a hometown guy. That's all there is to it. That's the only way to put it. And I think Marsha respects that and is carrying that on as well.
Working with Marsha over the years, although we're based out of Fredericktown, Ohio, she has touched many lives throughout the state of Ohio, plus many other states.
Parts of our core ideology is to be a good member of the community. And as the company grew over the years and we were in Knox County, the organization was very successful in being a good member of the community by giving back. As we grew, we had other folks that weren't part of the Knox County area, whether that be Franklin County or Hamilton County, whatever area that we were in. We took that same effort. Marsha was able to take that same effort and move it into those communities by creating a competition between the job sites. So when you talked about a food drive, it wasn't just at Kokosing at Knox County, it was Kokosing across the 5-state area.
With their donations with Kokosing and Marsha, we've also been able to add a $15 meat voucher to be used at the new market here in Fredericktown, the Village Grocer. They can take that down. That will be in their food basket. They'll be able to go down to the grocery store, redeem that for a meat of their choice.
She inspires others to take charge, to analyze situations in the community, and to think about how they can have the most impact in our community.
And many times at Kokosing, I myself and I know others, our direction that we took when we find ourselves in those difficult situations was, what would Marsha do? And when you think about that, it was really, in our years of experience in working with her, what would Marsha do? She would do the right thing. And so when it boiled down to those tough decision-making tasks, when you said, what would Marsha do? It's really asking yourself, what's the right thing to do? And I always appreciated that and having the opportunity to work with her at Kokosing and the company itself, because we did the right thing. Might not always be the easiest thing, but we always worked to do the right thing, and that was what we did. In talking with Marsha, you knew that was the answer you were going to get.
They have helped us feed, I think, looking at it today, we've gone through 663 families have gone through our food pantry this year alone, Fredericktown only. That's over 19,000 meals.
Marsha quickly realized that when donating to a charity or a food bank, the canned food was great, but also really because of the economies of scale, those organizations, if they were provided money, could do greater good. And so a number of years ago, a can of food was matched with $1. However, but if the employee provided $1, the company matched that with another $1. So it was her thought, and I think the reality was that those organizations, in receiving the money, they could do the greater good by buying in economies of scale to provide back to the community.
Marsha, myself, and Interchurch are just thrilled that you've been honored with this way. It couldn't go to a more deserving person and a more deserving family. So congratulations from all of us at Interchurch.
Congratulations, Marsha, on winning the Stroud Award.
Congratulations, Marsha. We wish you the best. We've been so fortunate to get to know you and have you here in Knox County. And Dean, thank you. Thank you for sharing Marsha with us. She's a very special woman.
Marsha, I'm so honored that you are getting this award. You are one person that definitely deserves this, and I am so honored to call you my friend and for you to be my role model.